Hello YouTubers, Zolda back with a review, vlog, or an unboxing. Please be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you all enjoy the video.
Hello YouTubers, Zolda here back with another review in Ryuki Week. This time we're taking a look at the R&M Monster Series, Magnugiga. And I believe this was like a line based off of the Shochai figures, in which you could have posable versions of the writer's Advent Beasts, which I think was a very novel concept. I'm actually thinking about looking into buying the Genocider set, so that way I can get the R&M versions of Venosnake, Megalogalacus, I think that was the name, and the Stingray Advent Beast for Raya, so that way I can make Genocider. And I'll probably make that into a new Ryuki Week video if I'm able to find it. Anywho, now we're taking a look at Magnugiga, which is the Advent Beast for Kamen Rider Zolda here. And I got him posed in a way for later on in the video, but I'll happily change the pose for it whenever we need to. So let's take a look at the detailing. As you can see, the detailing on this figure is friggin-normous. I mean, good lord. The detailing on this thing is absolutely incredible. I think I'm going to spend the next 6 minutes just gushing over the detail. But I won't. At least I'll try not to. Anywho, yeah, all the detailing on this thing is like, good mama. It's awesome. As for articulation, this guy's got crud loads. Let me just fit that back onto his shoulder so I can show you. His shoulders. If you can move the arm, it can go a full 360 without the shoulder pad, which for some reason does not want to stay on. There we go. His elbows, one joint. You can only do it out to one joint, but it's fine. Twist at the upper part of the elbow. Claw can open, which is nice. And nice gatling gun detailing in there. Chomp. As for the other arm, you got this ginormously long cannon, which is nice. Nice detailing on the cannon there, too. Yay. Almost whacked you. Legs. Because of the armor, it doesn't really move a whole lot. Though it's got a ball joint, so it can go back that far. Back really forward this far, and back really far. And the knee can also bend at one joint, which is nice. So now the head is on a peg, so that way it can go full 360. And now let's demonstrate the weapon modes, which I demonstrated when I was trying to talk about the legs. So what you can do with this guy is you can pretty much take him apart to make the various Advent weapons that Torque uses. There we go. The first one that I want to cover is his unused strike vent, which you do just by taking the peg right there and thusly. Works a whole lot better if I don't have the gun attached, but it just looked very nice. Wish she used it in the show, though he was able to use it in the PS1 video game. Weird. So there's that. Plus, there's his guard vent, which if I take the gun out, if I take his Magnuvisor out of his hand, and this thing is massively, massively heavy. So I would probably suggest that you get him in a sitting position to hold it, which is probably kind of what he did in one episode of Ryuki to protect himself from Ryuki's attack. So now, let's go on to the next accessory that he can combine with. Next is the giant shoulder cannons. These are formed from Magnugiga's legs. And as you can probably tell, you'll have to get him in a wide-legged pose in order for him to even use the cannons. But yeah, that's awesome. There's also this little maneuver. Oh, and by the way, the giant arms here, yeah, it's just a bigger version of the cannon from the last review, which is this thing. So I'm not going to demonstrate that, but I will demonstrate one more thing. Final vent for the win! So, yeah, you can even replicate this little bit from the show. So yeah, in closing, Zeltrax Millennium saying goodnight and good luck. This guy's perfectly recommended if you can find him for a dang dirt cheap price. And stay tuned for day 4 of Ryuki Week, which should be Raya and Oja. Laters.